For example, the newspaper came through the letterbox. I just grabbed it and I ripped it all up. I went crazy on them. What is this roid rage? The description we had from our last guest didn't sound like it's not really an issue. Jackie emails, I'm disabled with crippling rheumatoid arthritis. Every 3 months, my consultant prescribes steroids to give me a 2-week break from 24/7 pain. And they give me severe stomach cramps, constipation, my hair falls out by the handful, my mood is badly affected by them, but the side effects seem worth it just to gain a little pain relief. Why anyone would want to go through this just for their physical appearance is totally beyond me. Well, we've been saying that this physical appearance that you have, where you look like Arnold Schwarzenegger in 1974, makes you look like an idiot. But maybe we're wrong about that. Maybe it makes people look quite cool. I don't know. I don't want to say that. Christian Callahan in Leigh-on-Sea in Essex. You've been using steroids to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about Arnold Schwarzenegger, but to enhance, definitely.
And what's it done to you, Christian?
Well, it hasn't really done anything. I mean, apart from do the desired effect. I mean, I've done it, as I say, on and off for probably 8 years or so. I've researched as heavily as I can into it. And as I said, I mean, I've spoken to one of your producers about this and prior to this, and had said that with regard to the this hair loss thing, it doesn't actually make your hair fall out, or not that I've been made aware. It just speeds up the process. If you're prone to it, it might happen. With the roid rage, you need to have a disposition in the first place. You know, if you're highly strung, it will heighten the mood as much as alcohol will. And
when you say you've been taking advice, how do you know you're on the right dose? Because you can't go to your GP and ask her, can you?
No, I mean, obviously you have to go by, the sort of general consensus. You go to forums and blogs and you speak to a multitude of people. Find the minimum dosage to maximum that they sort of say, tailor it to somewhere in the middle, and then just sort of see how you get on from there. Really, provided there's no adverse reactions. I mean, as I said, a lot of these steroids, they all came about as, derived from something else. It was all intended for other purposes, but the knock-on effect was the result of muscle gain.
Yeah, and then we get back to this key thing of why, I don't want to sound disrespectful, but why do you want to look like one of those idiots on the beach?
Well, I suppose it's down to general opinion. It gives you a lot of self-confidence and you feel good about yourself. I mean, a lot of people say to me, why on earth would you want to do this? Why do you want to look like this, in sort of when you're 60, 70, you're going to be all, sort of out of shape, etc. But the point is, I want to look as good as I can now. I spend many hours down the gym, every week while other people are down the pub drinking.
Yeah.
I mean, they're trying to do something positive that's unaffected to anyone else, but makes me feel good.
And do you find it works with women?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Right.
I mean, that's sort of sole purpose, but it does. And like I said, it just makes you feel good about yourself.
And as you say, well, you make a very interesting point that steroids and the gym might well be better than 7 pints of lager and a huge pot belly.
Well, I can tell you this, right? For one of the other jobs that I deal with, every single weekend, we deal with so much trouble from people with alcohol. That's far worse than, any steroid that's readily available.
Yeah, fair point. Thanks very much, D. Christian. You take care.
Thank you.
All the best.
Bye.
Radio 2 Jeremy Vine Show. With Martin Hooper from...